FIFA 16. Play beautiful.
Hi there gamers, welcome to Gaming This Week on the MGL Mix video for mygameslounge.com. I am Respawn Roscoe and I am very excited because this Thursday coming up we will be heading down to EGX. It's in Birmingham and we're looking forward to it. It's probably more across than it is down from me up in Yorkshire, but I'll tell you, I am really looking forward to seeing some of the games that are on show there. There's going to be some big stuff on show, there's going to be some fantastic indie games on show. Really looking forward to seeing you guys. As we said in the indie section, if you're just watching this one obviously, if you're an indie developer and you're there and you want to talk to us, please do get in touch on our Twitter at mygameslounge and we will happily have a look at your game, have a chat to you about it, put some stuff on My Games Lounge for you, let you know what we think of it. So yeah, just get in touch, we'll have a look at that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to being there. It was a fantastic event down in London last year. There were some wonderful quality games out there. So all you can, from mygameslounge.com, we will be bringing you interviews with the game developers that are there. We will be bringing you our thoughts on the upcoming games that we get to play, and just generally what the event was like and what kind of things were on show, what took our eye. I'm personally looking forward to seeing Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I think that could be a surprise game, because Assassin's Creed are always kind of like, you know, oh, it's an annual base, it's only going to get so much. But I don't know, there's just something about it makes it different to your standard Assassin's Creed games. So looking forward to seeing that, and obviously quite a lot of the other stuff that's going on there. There's going to be some wonderful games. Looking forward to see it. More on My Games Lounge through the week. Check it out. We'll be giving you some updates as we're there as well. So plenty of stuff on EGX on mygameslounge.com. Now, what is coming up this week in gaming? Well, the first one that obviously jumps to mind is some more football. We've got FIFA 16 launching this week, and it's got some work to do, gamers. It really does, because I'll tell you now, Pro Evolution Soccer 2016, PES 2016, outstanding game. I've been playing it since it came through from Konami. It is a wonderful football game. It is like going back in time and playing the PES 5, I think was my favourite, and it was just that kind of quality of gameplay, but with the polish, the animations. Master League is exceptional. It's like playing it again for the first time almost. It's just so rich, and it's well laid out, and you feel connected to your team, and you can use the edit mode to create your own team. It's really good. And I'll tell you something else that shocked me: the commentary. Outstanding commentary. So when you consider FIFA 16 is all about the flash and the looks and the quality that you get there, but maybe lacks a little in the gameplay, they've got some work to do. But having said that, FIFA 16 does look exceptionally good. I think this could just be a good year for football games. We've got female footballers coming into FIFA for the first time, so that's going to be, it's a really good step in the right direction, because the Women's World Cup was excellent. I really enjoyed watching it. It was a wonderful competition. The men could learn a lot from those women who just caught crunched tackles, got back up, dusted themselves off and gave a crunching tackle back. Fantastic to watch. There were some really cool features. I like the draft mode in FIFA Ultimate Team, although I dislike FIFA Ultimate Team because of its microtransaction kind of focus. I don't think that's what football games should really be about, but it's popular, people like it. I'm sure they're happy people like it. I just want manager mode to not be the same thing as it's always been, and I miss player manager mode. I don't tend to like to be one or the other. I like to have my kind of created player in my team. So if I want to, you know, be a manager of a team, I want to put my footballer in it. I kind of do my you know, two jobs at once really. So I hope that comes back in at some point, but I don't think they like it. I'm looking forward to having a go on FIFA and comparing at least. My Games Lounge for that. We will be showing you both games side by side, having a bit of a look, see what we think, and get those reviews out to you as soon as possible. Other things coming out this week. Interesting. Soma. Very scary indie game. Check out the indie update section for more on this. There's a story trailer came out to this week, and it looks freaky. I don't even want to watch the trailer again. It looks that scary. So you might want to check that out. If you're a horror fan and you like a bit of an indie game, check that out. It's really looking quite terrifying, to be honest. Too scary for me. The there's not too much else going on. Lego Dimensions is the other kind of big release. We're speaking to TT Games at EGX on Lego Dimensions, so we should have some first-hand impressions of that for you before the end of the week, just to see what it's like, how it plays. We'll just cover that as we can. If you're on PC, it's not quite this week, but on the 29th, you'll be able to get the Fallout Anthology, which is just, well, I mean, that's just got divorce written all over it, hasn't it? It's got divorce, you've been sacked from work because you're not showing up for a week because you're living your life in Fallout 1 through to Vegas, I think it includes. So that's a wonderful piece of stuff there. Fistful of Guns is coming out on PC, which is an interesting indie game. We've got Van Helsing, The Final Cut, coming out on PC as well. And, the one game that I'm looking forward to playing this week, Afro Samurai 2, Revenge of the Kuma, Volume 1. I played this back at EGX Res, and it's really, really cool. That was a very early build, so looking forward to seeing how the final build of that happens. Hoping to get something early on, hoping to get something on that on Monday, so we can get some impressions out for people before they buy it on release day. So yes, definitely one to watch out for this week. If you're not into FIFA 16, is Afro Samurai 2, Revenge of the Kuma. The other game that is being currently reviewed on mygameslounge.com at the moment, we're not really allowed to say much on it because of the rules, you know how it is. Blood Bowl 2, which is kind of a mix of American football and Warhammer type gameplay. So it's quite brutal and bloody and gutsy, but it's quite tactical as well. Our writer Neil Noakes has been working on a review for this one. He's been playing it. I can't really say personally how good it is because I haven't really had a chance to have a grips to it. It looks interesting. Obviously going to have to be a certain type of gamer to even want to play that. But we'll get some gameplay footage out for you on the 22nd. The embargo lifts on release day as well, so we'll have the review of that. We're also we've had such a busy time with all the events and things that we are still catching up to a number of reviews. So check out mygameslounge.com, particularly on Thursday and Friday when we'll be unavailable on the website. We'll be down obviously in Birmingham looking at all the games. We're going to just queue up tons and tons of really good quality gaming reviews this week. They'll be launching on mygameslounge.com, so go and check those out. So mainly, yes, the games to look out for this week are Afro Samurai 2, Revenge of the Kuma, Blood Bowl 2, that looks interesting, obviously a niche market game, but it looks a bit brutal. Check out the trailer, it's on mygameslounge.com. FIFA 16 for the football fan that hasn't had enough of football at the moment. Following my team's result this weekend, I'm more than had enough of football already. It's not going well. And then we've got that Soma, the interesting indie game that looks absolutely terrifying. Watch the trailer for that. Watch the indie update section to see more on Soma. That looks really a bit freaky, to be honest. Really good for those people that like a bit of scariness. Few PC games including Van Helsing, Fistful of Guns, and we've got Lego Dimensions launching on all formats. That looks like, obviously the Lego games are just really, really cool. It looks a nice family game, which should be quite interesting. We'll have more on that coming up on mygameslounge.com too. So keep on mygameslounge.com for all the EGX updates as we go through all those big releases getting reviewed and some catch-up reviews as well. We'll see you later on. Don't forget to check out the other sections, Indie Update, In the News and Respawn Rant, which is all about Konami and Pro Evolution Soccer, and of course Metal Gear Solid 5 and their decision to not go with AAA games anymore other than Pro Evolution Soccer. Quite an interesting one from me. Speak to you soon, guys, on mygameslounge.com.